Yeah, you know what time it is. It's your boy Big Vern. We reached the bottom. Today we had a great show lined up for you. We talked Cleveland. Cleveland, they beat the P out of the Pistons in game 7. That was hard to watch. That was a body bag. That was a 30-piece McNugget on that floor. God damn. Yeah, they put the beating on him. Then we pivoted. We talked some boxing with Keyshawn Davis, the unbusiness man. He had a fight with Nair Albright. It's not worth going over. Nothing particular. This guy washed him. Nair Albright just came to survive. It was like a kind of fight, but check that segment out. Then we talked about Dak Prescott. Should he leave the Dallas Cowboys? He's not going to make a Super Bowl with these guys. He's been there for 10 years. He's the longest starting QB in the history of that franchise. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. Then that leads us to the remix, where we're talking some Eli Manning, and he was trying to go ahead and clean up the 2004 NFL draft. Just what went down on a podcast. We'll go ahead and cook with it when we get back from the other side of the content. It's your boy. Drop the beat. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Studio, and we pushing another rap album this month. AZ. Do or Die 3 in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track is Give Me the World with Jadakiss. Give me the world, give me what you can't get back. I love that song. Uniqueness with Mike Keys. Oh my goodness. So High is dope. But the song of the summer, Surprise, with Nas and Esco, oh my God. That beat go hard on top of her. Esco at the border, oh my goodness. I was once there too, that's dope, the love of my life. Yo, AZ, Do or Die 3, in stores now. Yo, shout out to AZ, Do or Die 3. Make sure you go get the project. We thought it was dope. So, Eli Manning, he was out here remixing the past. Now, the 2004 NFL draft will go down in infamy because Archie Manning, he punked the NFL on live TV. Not only did he punk the league, he made them put together a trade package in real time. Go back and watch it. Eli didn't want to be there, and he barely smiled. Phillip Rivers was at home with his folks, and he didn't celebrate. And when New York picked him, well, now you get where I'm going with this. Why Eli, he got the hell away from San Diego was really the question mark. That's been there for almost 30 years. Now on the podcast, Bussin' with the Boys, Eli, he was in a tell-all mood saying, and I quote, I just didn't feel like they were the most committed team to winning at that time. Marty Schottenheimer, he was the head coach, and he's awesome. I had great respect for him. They came to work me out in New Orleans, went to dinner, and there was just friction between the head coach, the general manager, and the owners. They were all yelling, kind of like fighting. We're at the Marriott restaurant. Schottenheimer's mad. He's like, we're in New Orleans and we're eating at the Marriott. He's pissed. They're kind of bickering. It just didn't seem there was a lot of agreement on things and didn't seem they were committed to building a great winning franchise at that moment. The Chargers, they fired Schottenheimer after a season where he led them to a 14-2 record. But just like any remix, you gotta clear the villain. Eli claims his dad had nothing to do with his decision. My dad didn't like the idea. Now he came to my defense and supported me after everything was going down. End quote. Listen, stop that bullshit, bro. Stop that bullshit, bro. Stand 10 toes down for your dad. Your dad didn't do anything different than anybody's father would have done for them. And nobody faults Archie for doing what he did. Your dad, he made an executive decision and it worked out for the best. Now, if Archie didn't have anything to do with it, you could have said something in 2011. You could have said something in 2023, maybe 2024, or 2014, 2015. He could have came forward at any time to clear the record, but he waited damn near 30 years when him and his brother are out of the league to go around talking about what went down. And it's interesting to see the dynamic of the Chargers, how chaotic it was, because I can't tell you in recent memory how many times that they're going to fire a coach that went 14-2. That doesn't make sense to anybody other than everything he's telling you that was happening in that organization that was going on. Because at that time, people forget Drew Brees was the starting QB in Charger land. He was the starting QB in Charger land. So for them to put that package together, they had to acquire Phillip Rivers, they had to trade Drew Brees, and they had to swap picks with the New York Giants. And that don't happen just because this dude, who's not a known commodity, and at that time, 2004, let's say Peyton Manning wasn't Peyton Manning at that time either. So you was trying to get two Mannings into the league, and it worked. But you would have had both Mannings in the AFC, and they would have to play each other for the right to go somewhere else. So the plan was NFC. And if that was the case, why did they swipe with New Orleans? What made the Giants so attractive over the New Orleans Saints? Because you were already in New Orleans. This just leaves more questions than answers. But again, when you're out here putting a remix together, we just got to go with what we know. I will forever think that Archie Manning, he did what any father would do, and he punked the NFL. Why, if Archie Manning didn't do that, and I was wrong about this, why is it he's the only retired two-time Super Bowl champion that has been turned down twice for Hall of Fame considerations? That point. Don't be dumb all your life. But shout out to Archie. Shout out to Eli. At least he gave us something. Look, that's the show. I love you. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's the show. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button and share the content. This is Big Vern, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.